Ready in 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Is it ready?
It's ready. It's rolling. You want to start out? Nope. Hey everybody, I'm JJ Johnson. You're watching Reality Survival. So today I'm just out in the woods with my boys, Tanner and Xander, and we're just kind of walking around and I'm just teaching them just lessons that come up, things that I see and things that I think might be useful for them to know if they're ever out in the wilderness and, you know, get stuck or something like that. And so that's what this video is going to be, is we're just going to do a few videos here and there of things that I'm kind of showing them. And so the first one is a seepage well. So if you stick with us, we'll get started and we'll show you what this seepage well is. Alright, so as you can see, we have this little water source running right here, and I was just telling the boys that, you know, that they shouldn't really drink the water untreated, and that they should always boil it before they drink it or filter it or something along those lines. And then they asked, well, what happens if we don't have the ability to do that? So I said, well, the second alternative that's not as good, but one possible way, would be to dig a seepage well. So we found this one. There was a post in it, and there is a hole right here that is basically a seepage well. So I was kind of explaining to them how to go about digging a seepage well, and you know, telling them that they could use any number of different tools. You know, they could use sticks, you could use your hands, you could use a knife, whatever the case may be. But basically, you just needed to come back about 4 or 5 feet or so from the water source, and
Yellow and red one. Maybe.
And then dig the hole down low enough, you know, to go to the water level, and you can see how the water level is about the same there as it is here. And then once it starts to fill up, then drinking that water is going to be more safe than drinking the open groundwater. Still not 100% safe, but it's at least been filtered out by the ground, and it's probably going to have less, you know, less chance of having bad nasties in it. They're going to make you sick. The other thing that you can do is, if you have the ability to make a fire, but you don't have a container to boil water in, you can also make this hole bigger. Get some
rocks.
What is it you use?
You can get some rocks.
Tell them.
You can get some rocks.
Here, bend down here so they can see you.
You can get some rocks and put them next to a fire, and then put them down in the hole to boil the water.
That's right.
It'll be safer.
Yeah, you can get some hot rocks, or get some rocks, put them next to a fire, put the rocks down in the hole, get the water to boil, and then drink that. And it's safer. It's still not 100% safe, because you still have other groundwater that's flowing into it, but it's definitely safer. And the other thing you need to be careful of is, you know, heating up rocks that have water in them. They can tend to crack or explode, and you got to be careful about that as well. So, anyhow, guys, that's just the first lesson. So stick with us, and we'll see what else we come up with.
Dig your nails. Dig your nails up like this. Wait. It's vertical.
All right. So we were walking along here, and we came across this old aluminum balloon, and I was going to tell the boys here real fast that basically they could drink the water that's in this. This is rainwater, and it's been caught and it's just been captured. And so, do you guys, anyone want to volunteer to drink the water that's in it? Nope. No? You guys want me to do it?
Yep.
Okay, so it's rainwater, and you could lay out a tarp, or you could lay out anything like that. And you can just kind of put it up to your mouth and suck it up. And it tastes really fresh. You guys want to try it?
No. Yeah.
Come on, try it.
No.
Try it, Zan. Just put your face up to it and drink it.
Why? There's stuff in it.
It's just a little bit of dirt and stuff, nothing big.
No, I don't.
Ah, come on, try it.
No.
It won't hurt you.
No.
Not gonna try it now?
Mm.
Come on.
Congrats.
You do it from the side over here so we can see. There you go. See? Not bad, is it?
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, it's not any big
Okay.
deal.
Not yet.
Hold on, set the axe down. Set it down.
Give me the accent.
Just taste it. See, it's not bad, is it? Yeah. So if you're out in the wilderness and you have a material that will hold water, you can spread that material out like this, and you can let it catch. You can let it catch water, and you could use that to drink from. So, all right, that's number 2. We'll go ahead and take this with us too. Okay, so here we are again. We didn't really even get that far from the balloon. We came across this hollow tree, and I was just telling the boys that if they ever needed to find a food source, that they could look in these hollow trees and find this old, broken down, rotted wood that termites live in, and you could pick the termites out of this and you could eat it. This one's pretty much been picked over. There's really nothing alive in it that we can see now. They're probably down on the ground. They probably moved or whatever. But it's a good place to look for those little larvae and stuff like that. And those little white slimy larvae things that look like boogers, those are pretty much always edible. So that's number 3. Okay, so last tip of the day, just wanted to stop and talk to the boys real quick about marking tape and flagging your trail when you're going in somewhere or going out, or if you get lost and you're trying to, you know, leave where you were found or whatever. And basically what you want to do with this, with marking tape, is, hey guys, listen up. So if you pack this stuff in your pack, right? Like you've got a roll of it in your bug out bag, I'm pretty sure. I think we've got some in there. Anyway, so what you want to do is you want to take a piece that's about a foot long or so. It doesn't really need to be a whole lot longer than that. And then you want to put it into a branch that's about eye level, okay? And just let it hang so that the things can kind of blow in the wind, and it's right about eye level. And then what you do, hey guys, listen. So then what you do is you go down just about, say another 40 yards or so, and then if you look down there you can see more of those ribbons. And then you just go like every 40-50 yards, however far it is you can see, and then leave another one, and then go up even further and leave another one, and then go up even further and leave another one. And then you'll just have a trail that you can follow on your way out, okay? But you want to be careful not to use too much. Like in some of these ones down here, they used kind of big pieces where they were kind of being wasteful, because you want to have enough left to go your whole way. But one roll will go quite a long ways. So that's one way to mark your trail. If you want to be able to, like, let's say that you got lost, you didn't know where you were, the best thing to do is just sit down and start a fire, right? And as long as you can stay there, just stay there and keep that fire going, because that fire is going to signal. But if you decided, like, let's say if you decided that maybe you got hurt or something like that and you had to leave and you felt like you needed to leave that spot, then you would try to mark your trail as you went out. That way if you needed to turn around and come back to your camp, you could follow it back. And if anybody found your camp from where your fire was, then they could follow your trail on which way you went to find you. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right, so what did I say? Go over it one more time.
If someone, like, they were lost and they could follow the trail they left, or if they, like, were hurt and they
Speak up.
then they could just follow the trail again.
Yeah.
And if they were, what if they broke their leg?
Well, that would be kind of hard. You'd have to go slow, wouldn't you?
Well,
But if it was an
both of
injury
their
that you
legs.
could travel with, yeah, if it was an injury you could travel with and you needed to get out, then you'd mark your trail, hopefully.
What if you couldn't move both your legs?
Well, then you're in big trouble and you better build a big fire.
And
All right, guys, so as always, I definitely appreciate it when you click the thumbs up button, when you share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. And don't forget to live the 6 Ps. Proper prior preparation prevents poor performance. Stay safe, guys. Hey guys, thanks for sticking with me to the end. If you're still here now, then that tells me you might have a little extra time on your hands and maybe you can go check out some of these other cool channels. These guys are great guys. They are really trying to give back to the Second Amendment movement, and I think you're going to find a lot of cool stuff on their channels, from gear reviews to survival, prepping, and good old-fashioned comic relief, competitive shooting, just a whole array of outdoor type activities and things that manly men like. So check them out.